Preparing the double shield mechanic and DSC. Hello everyone, my name's Seibrik, and by the end of this video, you'll know everything there is to know about the all-new tech around the double shield mechanic and DSC. So far, there are around 10 levels to fully understanding double shield locks and cancels, starting with a quick overview of everything we already know about double shields, all the way to landing the easiest footstools out of shield of your life. Each level will be segmented clearly in the timeline at the bottom of the video for easy review, but if this is your first time really watching the video, I highly recommend you watch until the end. Let's get started. To start off, we're just going to talk about what is a double shield lock. The inputs for a double shield lock are two shield buttons. You can see I can roll my shield around. You can do shield and special, same thing. Or you can do, for some reason, shield and side taunt. Also works. There's really not a lot I can say that's great about anything except for double shield. Shield and special can work if you really can't figure out how to make two shield buttons comfortably work on your controller. Shield and special works, but there are some things later on that we're going to show off that you'll be a little bit more limited on achieving if you're using shield and special. So my recommendation is find a way to make two shield buttons work. A lot of the pros of double shielding and everything that we kind of know about it so far, when you are locked in your shield, you'll notice I can't sidestep or roll. I also can't jump out of it normally. So as much as you try, it's not going to work. It's great for preventing yourself from rolling, but it's also great for just being able to angle your shield without rolling. Your shield gets low sometimes, and being able to angle your shield will sometimes protect you from getting poked. Or if you're on a platform, you can angle your shield down and kind of protect your feet a little bit better if someone is constantly sharking your shield with hitboxes. Additionally, while you're shielding in this locked state, you can up B out of shield in either direction without risking rolling, which is great, especially to get hit on your shield from behind, and you want to always be able to up B without ever risking a roll. That's going to let you do that, so super awesome there. It's also great for being able to quickly throw someone. Maybe you are double shielding next to someone and you have a kill throw, but you don't want to pummel, you want to just quickly throw them and maybe you'll catch bad DI. So you can double shield, press A and press back really fast. In tournament, I've done this 1,000 times as Palu, where I would back throw and end up back rolling instead because I'm bad or it's tense and in the moment. This removes that risk of accidentally rolling. Same thing if you wanted to catch bad DI with a quick down throw. Now you can double shield and do a down throw without risking sidestepping. Maybe you'll catch some bad DI if your throw is quick enough. You'll also be able to have perfect shield SDI. So you can basically do this and tap your shield over and over again into rapid hit moves and kind of move closer to the opponent rather than necessarily getting pushed further away, making their attack less safe than it usually would be. Two other quick things, and we'll move on to some of the newer stuff. You can do turn around out of shield, frame 1. If you have tap jump off like I do to help you walk around, you can use up to walk around and easily turn around. So just whenever you want to turn around, press up and turn slightly left or right. Easy walking, never dashing. Little fun fact there. If you combine this with double shielding and tilt up, then when you let go of the double shield, if you're holding up and back, you'll come out turning around. And it lets you do kind of like a really cool frame 1 turn around out of shield if you want to just quickly reset and turn around and block someone that maybe crossed you up, or if you want to turn around and grab someone without accidentally ever buffering dash or just messing that input up somehow. With this, you can do something like this very easily. Again, never buffering roll, like it's impossible. It's pretty nice. All right, cool. Lastly, and then we'll be done here. So doing the Sakurai, what you can do with the double shield also is blocking rapid attacks. You can be kind of tapping forward while you're doing the double shield like this, and it will block the automatic, it'll block the jab, the rapid jab, until it's time to hit that 11th you can roll in now for free part. So check this out. I'm gonna double shield, hold forward, do the rapid jab, and I'm tapping, and it rolled in automatically when it came time to roll in. I think that was something, if I'm not mistaken, that eSIM had shown off before. Not sure. Just want to make sure to include it in the video as well to encompass everything you can do with double shield. Now that we have the double shield summary out of the way, we're going to go into some more double shield cancel technology that we figured out as of recently. So while you aren't allowed to jump out of the shield normally, you can, for some reason, do the short up attack macro out. So this like automatic forward air, back air, when you do jump and attack at the same time, that automatic short hop, that works. So I'm holding double shield and I'm doing jump and attack at the same time. So if you're open to doing an attack out of shield, like you're trying to counter hit someone really quick with a rising aerial, you don't have to worry about not being able to jump out if you're using the short up attack macro. You can just freely do that whenever you want. A couple of advantages to this. You get full drift with your forward airs, full drift with your back airs because you're already holding forward on block. So on frame 1, you're coming out with your full drift. And then you also, again, you remove all risk of rolls from the equation. So on block, on multi-hit, sticky timings that might mess you up and end up buffering a roll if you're too quick to the draw. This becomes impossible to accidentally roll in those weird situations, especially when your nerves are really tight and it's in tournament. You want to be able to remove as many errors as possible. So really cool. Definitely play around with this. And if I haven't said it already, I definitely encourage everyone, go ahead and pick up a controller while we're going through this video to really try some of these things out and feel it out for yourself. Now, I might have known about that macro attack thing since basically January, but I didn't think it was a huge deal. It was just kind of nice to remove the rolls. The next few things here are going to be way more impactful and also found way more recently. First off, with the full hop out of the shield lock. So I know I said you can't jump out of it. Well, if we take advantage of how the buffer system works, you can basically, the inputs for this are hold your 2 shield buttons, so you're in your lock. Also, hold jump at the same time, so you're essentially holding 3 jump buttons. And then if you want to do a full hop out of the shield, you're going to let go of 1 shield button. We're going to call this unlocking your shield. So 2 shield buttons, hold jump, and unlock your shield by letting go of 1 of your shield buttons. This will give you a frame 1 full hop out of shield. And again, reasons why this is important. Now you can double shield and hold forward and hold jump, let go of 1 shield button, and you get a full hop forward out of your shield frame 1. Again, no risk of rolling. I can also jump backwards out of shield. So double shield, hold back, hold jump, let go of 1 shield, and you get a full hop back out of shield. Again, no risk of rolling. It can happen on block. It's really, really great. If you do block the attack, it will eat the hold jump buffer. So if you're getting stuck in your shield anyway, you might have to tap and hold, if you want a full hop, the jump button again to make sure that the buffer wasn't eaten by an attack on block. Just a side note there. So really, really good for disengaging, getting out, or even being a little aggro and trying to close the distance on a camping player. Now, the newest thing that we discovered as of last week that really opened Pandora's box is I thought about some more, and you can short hop. Same method, just you're going to let go of the jump button now instead of holding the jump button, which makes sense because that's how short hop works. So 2 shields, hold jump, and then as you let go of shield, you let go of jump. It's actually really simple. You just let go of 2 buttons at the same time. I'm literally letting go of both at the same time. I'm keeping 1 shield button pressed the whole time. So really simple stuff there. And then this, of course, if you hold back and do the same thing, you can jump forward or back out of shield with full drift, frame 1. Again, no risk of rolling. I'm going to be repeating that part a lot. So this, of course, really great for advancing, really great for disengaging, or just in spot if you want to just hold the ground out of shield and protect an area. All right, next up, we got basically using the same thing we just went over with the full hop and short hops, except now you can use falling aerials instead of just the rising ones from before. So we have rising aerials with the macro, we have jumping out, both full hop and short hop, but now that you've short hopped, you can falling attack, right? So you can do an approaching fair, you can do a fair on the rise, you can do a fair at the last second or a nair at the last second. This gives you full drift nairs at a shield. There's a slight delay because you do have to give yourself the time to let the stick reset from neutral to neutral. So the inputs for this are double shield, hold forward, do the short hop release. So you would be unlocking shield and unlocking jump. And then after all that, at the peak of the jump, you're going to want to make sure that your stick is reset to neutral, and you've then at that point press A to get the neutral air. This is like another new option that really didn't exist before, at least not without risking rolls and going for the perfect drift all the time. You can also create space and short hop back or full hop back and do these neutral airs in or out. So just very, very comfortable. And again, risk-free, no rolls possible. One special side note here for all the Corrin players, or anyone just if they want to see like the real difference here, I'm going to stand on this 0 and I'm going to do a normal quote-unquote backer at a shield going this way. So I'm going to end up to the right. Now, there are ways to get full drift out of shield with just one shield button. I'm going to do my best, and we'll see where I end up. So I'm going to shield with one button. I rolled by accident. I'm not making this up. I'm going to do a normal short hop back air at a shield. So it's normal shield, one shield, and I'm going to short hop back air out. I end up about there. I'm going to try to do a little more drift on this after the jump comes out. Let's see. All right, whatever. It looks really bad. There's a lot of mistakes that can happen, as you see, and like I get about there. Now, again, top players are going to be better at doing that, so they're probably going to get a little more distance and not make as many mistakes. I'm not a top player yet, but if you use double shield cancel, I'm going to double shield, hold forward, so I'm already buffering forward, and then I'm going to do the short hop release, unlock, and then I'm going to do the back air, and we're going to see where I end up. Kind of a big difference, right? It almost looks twice or 3 times as long as, let's say, this is a short hop back air. That was pretty good. That was delayed, just not out of shield, so it was a little bit better. But trying to shield and get that is a bit harder without the DSC. I end up about there. And even then, that's a little bit delayed, and it's just not as comfortable. And I can't tilt my shield. Here, I can tilt my shield, never mess it up, and end up as far as possible basically every time. I like it. Hope it helps you out. All right, another really nifty trick that I don't think was that possible before, at least not consistently, without risking rolling, is now characters can do cool specials and side specials, namely out of shield with full drift, frame 1 out of shield. So I can do double shield, hold forward, hold jump, let go of shield and jump, and then just simply tap B after I've done unlock shield and let go of jump to get the short hop. If you want a full hop, you could just hold jump. Hold on. You could hold jump and just unlock. And press B after you just unlock one button, switching one shield for a B button. And it really opens up a lot of things, including things like, whoops, not that too, I guess. Including things like short hop back, side B forward. You can short hop back and then try to B reverse back at the person, like better than I'm doing. I can't do it with the Pro Controller, my bad. But you can do B reverse out of shields. You can do quick pins out of shields, so I can be like here, and then go forward and actually punish Pikachu from that far away. So, for example, holding roll distance at ledge and then going for that after they do neutral get up, for example. A lot of cool things. I can come out of my shield, holding forward, and go for something like that. Go out like that. There's a whole bunch of cool things you can do now, including like jumping back with Ariels or jumping out with specials. Again, all roll risk free. So definitely let me know reply to this video, reply to the tweet, however you see it. Let me know what kind of cool things your character might be able to get now that they can side special out of shield like that. This next section might be quick, but it is worth noting that with this short hop forward now, you can do things like full drift forward Z drop, right? So you might be able to get different distances on where you can place your Z drops. So for example, if you were covering roll, you from the ledge, but you think they're gonna wait and you want to go for that spike that Diddy likes to get, you might be able to do something like this, where you go here and then go for that that spike. I'm not good at it, but there are distances now where you can now jump forward, Z drop, and then go ahead and get the spike or get whatever else. This also means for Diddy Kong or other item players, you can do, I might mess up doing it, I probably will, but you can do things like attack and, you know, Z drop, attack, cancel, and grab the item again out of your shield. You can jump forward, Z drop, fair, jump back, Z drop, fair. Mega Man can hold a metal blade and jump back, Z drop the metal blade in different spots, or Z drop, catch it with pellets. There's a lot of good movement that is available now that I think should be pushed a lot more, considering, again, no risk of rolling in any of this. Now, the next one's super interesting. You can actually do perfect or near perfect wave dashes at a shield now pretty consistently without risking rolling. For the inputs for this, you're going to do double shield. You're going to pick a direction, either, you know, down back or down forward, depending on if you want to approach or retreat. And you are going to, as you let go of both shields, this is a little bit different, but it does still grant you a lot of distance without the risk of rolling. Like, I'll never roll because I started off with the double shield. The reason why you want to let go of both shields is if you're still in your shield, the way to do the best wave dash is by using jump and grab conveniently, which is actually extra convenient for this because it means you don't have to let go of your shield buttons to have to then press your shield buttons again in order to get the air dodge. I'm literally holding two shield buttons and then holding back down, and then whenever I'm ready to wave dash, I let go of the two shield buttons and press jump and grab at the same time. And if I switch between two shield buttons and jump grab at the same time, like I alternate from one to the other while holding down back, I'll get these perfect wave dashes forward or back. So check this out. Double shield, down back, let go and press jump shield at the same time. Double shield, press down forward, let go and press jump and grab at the same time. Doing jump grab gives you really good wave dashes consistently, and then you can do the jump grab out of double shielding to get just really far wave dashes, depending on your character. I think no matter what, this is going to maximize your character's ability to wave dash out of shield, so it's still the best, just a matter of how good your wave dash is, how long it is. And it is worth noting that just because yours is a little bit shorter than this, doesn't mean it's bad. This is probably the best one. Source is really good. I think Pyrus is really good. There's a few other ones out there that are really, really long. But much like Diddy Kong's Glide Toss and Brawl, his was like a medium size, but it was perfect for Diddy Kong. So characters that might be able to wave dash back at a shield and forward smash with a good forward smash like Sora, or just other big forward smashes, like as long as that distance is comparable, you'll be able to do that motion, which is, by the way, like a frame 5 to frame 6 invincible option for the whole cast, because it's jump squat is frame 3, and then most people have a 2 or 3 frame air dodge. So it's like 5, 6, or 7 frames invincible out of shield option that you can just use to get out of a situation and then possibly get a punish afterward. Really underutilized in the meta, and I think doing it out of shield now, this consistently without risking rolling, can make wave dashing out of shield a deeper piece of the RPS up close of scramble situations. Next really, really cool development here is you can actually double shield, and then because we can jump out of shield and buffer that, we can now buffer IDJ out of shield, which has a lot of implications. The inputs for this are double shield, hold jump, pick a direction, and then as you're releasing, you can release everything if you want, but I recommend releasing or having one shield button held. So you can do like double shield, hold jump, let go of one shield, let go of jump, and then immediately press jump again. You can mash it if it helps you, but basically it looks something like this. So double shield, hold forward, hold jump, let go, and mash. And you can obviously tell with Sora like when he does his double jump, but your goal is to get the rings, the double jump rings, as close to the floor as possible. If they look like they're barely touching the floor or on the floor, that that one was on the floor, then you did it perfectly, and you probably buffered it perfectly. Implications of this: Sora gets some really cool stuff out of shield with the IDJ Nairs is like really effective. So I can do things like this. Like I can probably start really big combos. Yoshi, let me show you guys this. Yoshi, as you can imagine, gets his double jump armor, which is like frame 1 of his double jump, which turns this into like a frame 4 armor out of shield option for Yoshi players. So double shield, hold jump, let go, and he can just like flutter kick out of shield now away from danger. If he's like afraid of a scramble, if he's at last hit, you know, or what have you, he's just not comfortable, he wants to retreat platforms, really good option for him. And his full drift normally is just really good. Really crazy distance there that he gets. His jump back looks especially good. There we go. Cool. So that's IDJ out of shield. Find out what you can do with it and let me know in the comments. Alright, time for the part you've all been waiting for. If you watched the videos so far, thank you so much. Obviously, remember to leave a subscribe and leave a comment down below letting me know how much this might have helped you. This is going to be the footstool out of shield segment of the video. Also, hello to anyone that might have skipped ahead to this part. So, the inputs for this are going to be very similar to the IDJ out of shield, with the exception that you do not want to be holding shield before the hit. Very important. If you're holding the shield before the hit, you might notice that you don't end up actually jumping out of shield when you unlock your shield. This is because, for whatever reason, getting hit will take away your jump buffer, and you have to input it again. So because of that, it actually ends up simplifying the inputs a little bit for this tech, ironically. So you're just going to hold double shield, and then on block, or right after block, you're going to be letting go of one shield button, and then mashing jump, preferably toward the direction of whether they ended up on your front or on your back, so you get that drift aspect as well. So I'm going to go ahead and reset this here. There it is. There it is. There it is. Awesome. And from there you can do whatever your character can do, you know, from that spot. But you get the idea. Really awesome thing here is, again, there's no risk of rolling. If you do find that you're rolling at all for whatever reason, that would be because you would be wiggling the stick in some direction while you're unlocking your shield. So reading multiple inputs will get you a buffered roll after you unlock. But if you are getting that, that just means you have to commit harder to holding full forward on the hit, or holding full back on the hit, and not kind of wiggling your stick around. There is one more cool thing I want to show off regarding footstool out of shield. I really want to showcase just how much the drift forward frame 1 out of shield with no roll risk really matters here. Normally, you'd probably be able to do footstool this close, right? But with the full drift, I can actually be a little bit more spaced out. Let me reset the spot. The point is, you can now get more footstools, even on spaced aerials like that. So I want to have, hopefully in editing, we can freeze frame right on that spacing versus what is normally the spacing for these kinds of footstools, which is like right on top of the person, like this. Like that. Now you can get a little bit more spaced things. Potentially, that was a bad one. That was a bad one. Still not a bad punish. I'm not going to complain about getting that. There. That was a fully spaced, almost fully spaced nair getting punish, or at least more of a spaced nair that would not normally be footstoolable. So this also equates to things like swords. If not perfectly spaced, might be able to be footstooled a little bit more easily using this full drift out of the double shield cancel footstool attempts versus doing it with just one shield. If you try to do that full drift with one shield, you're going to end up rolling, especially on block, you're going to end up rolling 99% of the time. Please, I really hope this video helped a bunch of you guys. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. Let me know what I can improve for our next tech demos or any other types of videos you want to see. If you have any questions about your character, you want to see things tested out across the cast, or you have ideas you want me to try out, definitely let me know. Please share this out. I am making a big deal out of it, but I also think it's worth making a big deal out of. This is going to allow a lot more opportunities for players that like to play out of their shield, while also reducing a lot of risk for those players and optimizing what they're able to get out of blocking things, or even just seeing themselves try to shield, be wrong, and then how to play out of those situations more comfortably and fluidly. Please let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.